Hello and welcome back everybody to BattleTech with the Crimson Raiders. I have actually spent quite a bit of time doing some missions off screen. Pretty much all of them were low level missions, so I just went ahead and did them. I also moved one star system, so we are now in the Leopard. No, the Leopard is our ship, I think. We're in the Lyritan system. So before, in the last episode, we were in the Antron system. Now moved further to the Lyritan system. More towards our final destination. Now, quite a bit has happened. There was one relatively weak mission that contained a heavy mech, which was, let me show it to you. Also, I bought one more piece of this of the quick draw from the store for about, I think, 800,000 C-bills. So we will talk about that a little bit later, or just shortly. I've encountered an archer. This was a really interesting mech. I managed to get 2 parts of it. Unfortunately, there was no third part, but it took me around 7 turns to bring this mech down by firing with pretty much each member of our lance, like for 7 straight turns. So this was a really tough guy. I'm super excited to try this out once we get our hands on the third piece. Now, as I've already said, we do have our first heavy mech. It is this quick draw, and I have put one of the Vindicators into the storage just to make some space for it. We'll have a closer look at it in a second. So the one Vindicator I've put in the storage was the one with the PPC, because I purposed the quick draw as a long range artillery type of unit. It looks kind of cool with our symbol here, right? Okay, so but before we go and examine the quick draw in some more detail, let's just look at the brief overview. So, as I said, I have purposed it for very long range, so this should be reflected here. The firing power is rather low, I guess, for a heavy mech, just because like the stuff that I attached is pretty heavy. The heat efficiency is also not really good, and yeah, so otherwise it's more or less average, I say. I think noteworthy is the amount of armor it has. It has 640 armor, just for comparison. Our Vindicator has 880. The Shadowhawk has 760. Then we have our Valkyrie with 440. The Centurion with 920. So, and a Firestarter with 600. So it barely has more armor than our light Firestarter. So this thing is pretty much a glass cannon. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably a bad idea to do this, but I wanna try it out. So, what have I done? What have I done? So first of all, we still have our PPC. As I said, I want to have this as a long-ranged mech. We do have a couple of LRMs with some ammo. This should be sufficient to fire full speed ahead for 16 turns. I've also attached a medium laser. I had an additional medium laser, but I've scrapped it in favor of some more armor. Like before, it had like 65, I think, and around 90 on the center torso. But I felt like that was maybe a bit of a too risky move. Additionally, it has 2 heat sinks. I think this should be enough, since it won't fire the medium laser in most circumstances, so we'll be only firing the PPC and the LRMs for most of the time. It also has 2 jump jets, just to, I guess, be safe. I don't know. I don't know whether this makes sense, to be honest. We will see. It actually takes 1 ton each, so I believe the medium jump jets or the light jump jets, they only take a half of a ton. So yeah, maybe we'll just have to accept that the heavier mechs are a little bit less mobile. But I have not seen how it performs in action, and I'm a little bit nervous, to be quite honest, because we are about to go into a two skull mission here, and with a mech that I have no clue whether it really works. Which is quite scary. I guess probably you guys which know this game in and out, you probably can just look at the mech and judge it from what you see, but I really lack the ability to judge whether this is something that actually works in practical combat. So I guess we will find out. Anyway, we do have a battle in a desert or an assassination mission in the lowlands. I believe it's probably a better idea to just go for the battle first, since that is the mission type that should give us the least amount of surprises. For weeks now, Capellan forces have been scouting territory near local government-controlled land. Previous surveys of this land shows nothing of interest, yet there they are. Whatever it is that they found, we don't want them to have it. Go in there, destroy them. Also, as I said, I have purchased one of the quick draw pieces from the store, so that was 800,000, and also 1 month passed, so just to let you know how this number is made up, or just that you know what happened. So, yeah, a battle, I believe this should be fine. We will have a substantial drop fee, I presume. I don't know how this quick draw will change things up. Anyway, we should have all our mech warriors ready, as I've spent quite a lot of time actually waiting for this quick draw to assemble. So, the time has come. So we are at 2.5 skulls, I guess. Drop costs are 137. So yeah, things go up really, really fast. So we will keep Decker in the Centurion. We will keep Glitch. I've actually noticed that Glitch has +1 piloting skill if she's in a Vindicator. So we definitely keep Glitch in the Vindicator, so she gets this bonus. I think we will put a Spectre into the quick draw. I'm a little bit afraid because this thing can melt quickly, and I don't really want to lose Spectre. That would be a disaster. Anyway, so Behemoth, you shall go into the Shadowhawk, and I hope this works out. So this is a 2 skull mission. We should be slightly above drop weight, or above what we should bring to the table for this mission. And yeah, I mean, it has a lot of hull HP, I guess. That's the one plus side. So also, does it have any perks? I don't know. I actually haven't checked for perks. So that's I should have done that. I definitely need to check for perks in the future, because I think maybe not now, but once the game gets more difficult, I definitely need to take advantage of perks and be aware of potential downsides. So, I hope and I assume we will encounter heavy mechs, at least one in this battle. I just assume that since it's a 2 skull mission, that there will also be at least one heavy mech present, but we will see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's random. That could be possible too. So, The enemy last detected. Move forward, clear them out. Yes, we know the drill. Thank you very much, Darius. Yeah, you don't need air conditioner. So, okay, we have to move over there. And we definitely don't want to move the... Well, the quick straw has a shit ton of movement. Look at that. I mean, maybe it's fine if the greed that I put into this thing, maybe it can get away with this little armor. It can move so many tiles that as long as I keep moving, it should be able to have a really good evasion. But anyway, we start with the Centurion, obviously, like we always do. And the Vindicator is ironically the mech that has the least tonnage, but has the second most amount of armor, just a little bit less than the Centurion. Okay, so we do have enemies, and it's actually quite bright in my room at the moment, so I don't really see how the area is, how the area looks. Oh, we also have the Shadowhawk. The Shadowhawk can move quite a lot too. So there is some forest. I guess we move the quick draw like somewhere, maybe here into the forest. So those should be medium mechs incoming. So Decker, you should go forward and just spot them. Maybe we can even do a target lock. That would be fantastic. A Clint, which is a medium mech. Do we see the... Can we see the tonnage of this thing? We don't. Anyway. There is probably an option to see the tonnage, but... So, now... You... Oh. Well... I guess we go into reserve since you are slower than the average. That is a PPC hit. Okay. So whatever that thing is, it has a PPC mounted to it. This thing is pretty harmless at first glance, I would say. So let's move you over here. Maybe we should actually... Let's move up with the Shadowhawk around here. So you can get rid of the last evasion pip. That sounds like a plan. Maybe not a good one, but it sounds like a plan. Maybe I'll have to consider actually pimping the armor of the Shadowhawk a little bit, or maybe we want to actually exchange the Shadowhawk in the near future. 40% damage reduction. Son of a bitch. Okay, so where do we move you? Maybe here? That's 72. What about from over here? It's also 72. I guess it doesn't matter. We would be in the forest here. But we also would be maybe more exposed. So I guess this is fine. So you go over there. And you will fire. And hopefully do something good. Well, a PPC missed. And unfortunately, the LRMs do very little damage since this thing has 40% evasion because it's braced and it's in the forest. So, I shouldn't expect too much damage. You can shoot the L laser. I think this is probably better.
On my way.
So you shoot everything that you have, and That shall do it. Jesus. So hopefully it doesn't go into the forest as well. Again. This is the same mech as before.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Yeah, that's fine. So, you have 2 evasions. You are in the forest, but this time you're not braced. So, you would be able to fire from over here. I mean, it's not a good shot, but I think I probably... Let's put you here into the forest. And then we'll get rid of the evasion. So we'll sensor lock you.
I've got a sensor lock.
Yeah, that's perfect. Third mech incoming. Long range shots. Ton of missiles.
I'm showing minor damage.
So, now you... Well, you can't do anything yet. Let's put the rest into the reserve. So there is a Vindicator. Interesting. I actually maybe wanna... Well, you can shoot both of them. What if you do... What are your chances? Pretty good? I mean... The problem is the Vindicator is a much bigger threat because of the PPC. So maybe we should... Maybe we should actually... Huh. I guess you'll still stand here and just shoot everything you have. I think that's fine. We'll take a lot of heat. Could not choose not to fire the medium laser, but I think that's fine. And that should be a decent amount of damage, right? Yeah. Okay. So, that's good.
I hear ya.
A Vindicator. I think you'll take care of this Clint. So we put you over here. And you shall fire. Maybe we No, I don't think we need a precision strike. Not enough.
Ready for
Not quite enough. So you could get a glimpse on that guy, but I think this is better. So we can at least fire onto the Vindicator. So where is the PPC mounted? It's on the right arm. So I guess we shoot at... Maybe we should just shoot at the center torso. It's probably the best.
Roger that.
Excellent. New round. Clint coming up. Shooting the Shadowhawk again. Why are you guys always shooting at the Shadowhawk? Well, not always. I mean, you did some shots on to the Centurion. Now, I believe we should take another shot at him. So, Glitch, what can you... You can do this. So let's move you up just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, you don't have any damage yet, so just shoot him. What do we have here? A dervish. Oh, interesting. So this thing is also heavily armed with missiles. 2 LRM-10s. This looks like a really good medium mech, to be honest. Maybe we get rid of the Shadowhawk and get this thing. Maybe. +5 jump jets. Holy. Now, what about you guys? I think we'll go into reserve for now
Waiting for the right
to
move.
just see what they do. And then we'll maybe get rid of the evasion. Okay. There is some structural damage here.
Reporting structural damage.
Yeah. Well, it's just the arm which contains a machine gun and an M laser. That's fine, I guess, if you lose that. I mean, it's not fine because we would take a lot of time repairing, but it's fine otherwise. Now, you guys have way too much evasion. So I think I want to move you up a little bit. And you shall shoot him.
On it.
Just get rid of the thing. Right,
I hit something good.
right arm destroyed. So that means is the PPC. The PPC is gone. Okay, so you're not a threat anymore. Maybe we should focus on the dervish. Maybe.
What's up, boss?
So we'll put you over here. I mean, you could just finish this guy. But then we don't really have a play for the quick draw. Well, maybe. So I guess you'll go over here.
Got it.
And you put a sensor lock on the dervish. That's fine. And now you move over here. And you should have a decent shot. Why are the odds so bad? Maybe it is indeed because we are very inexperienced in this mech that the hit percent is so bad. I don't think the PPC should only have 72%. But, I mean, I guess. So we'll shoot at you, which will get us really close to overheating. But let's do it anyway. Not quite enough. So you should shoot him in the back. Which is fine for now. And we probably want to smash it.
Good to go.
So let's do maybe something like this.
Got it.
And just get rid of this thing. Or not quite. Maybe now, yeah, right, like this road. Well, at least it's knocked down, so not too much of a threat anymore. And we also got rid of the heat. Now, Dervish, what are you doing? Shooting more missiles at the Shadowhawk. Should be fine. I believe, yeah, the Shadowhawk is still standing strong. Now,
Good to go.
you 80 80. So you move up
Heading out.
and you will just destroy the dervish.
Confirmed.
Well, almost.
Reporting critical hit.
Almost. So the Vindicator runs away, gets evasive.
Commander.
We still have the Shadowhawk. So I would like you to go over here. And then maybe the precision strike on the torso. Ah, maybe not. Let's just not do that. Let's just fire
All weapons are go.
casually. Decent enough. Spectre, what about you? Can you punch this thing? Probably not. So, we'll move you over here. And we will do... This would overheat us terribly. So maybe we should do multi-target. We do this and this poor fellow. And I don't think we want to fire the PPC. So will you shoot the laser at the guy on the ground, and will we shoot the LRMs on the dervish? Sounds like a plan. Fire away. So the LRM-10 is crit, and that's a hit as well. Not quite enough. Okay, didn't hit anything, basically. Which is fine by me. Now,
Yes,
you.
Commander.
You would do 70 melee damage. You would do also 70. Why does the quick draw do the same amount of melee damage as the Centurion?
Good to go.
Honestly, that doesn't make sense
Good
to
to
me.
go.
He would do 85.
Orders.
Well, maybe we should do this for now,
Location confirmed.
and hopefully finish him up. Yes, perfect.
Full attack. Hostile.
Very well done. Okay, now. I mean, you do have decent hit chance. I think we will do this, do a precision strike, and just say,
I copy.
fuck you.
Think I hit something?
So he ejected, perfect. And the central torso is still intact, so that means we should at least get 2 pieces out of this
Waiting
thing.
for orders.
Now what about you? Central torso destroyed. Perfect. Is that all? Was that every enemy already? Or do we have more? Excellent work, Commander. Though I do wonder what they were looking for. So it is indeed, there were just 3 medium mechs at the end of the day. Okay, that's fine. It wasn't too difficult. I noticed that there is a big gap in what you can encounter in missions of the same difficulty. So, yeah. Drop costs reduced. Oh, deducted. Why am I reading reduced? Drop costs deducted. Okay, so, yeah. Unfortunately, that didn't give us much money, and we will have to do some repair. We didn't get any experience either. Maybe because we overloaded? I don't know. No, I'm also really not too sure about this quick draw, to be honest. I guess we can't do anything about it in the near future, so we have to live with it. So let's take this 55-ton dervish and maybe see whether we can do something useful with it. I would really like to be able to speak. No, I would really like to have more space in our mech bay. So yeah, just build this dervish. I would really like to have the second row mech bay, but it requires an upgrade that we don't have. I assume that we have to do some main missions to unlock this. Okay, anyway, we shall wait 2 days for the next mission and for our squad to... Spectre is still fatigued. Oh yeah, because she was in the quick draw, because she doesn't have any experience in the quick draw. So we need a replacement for Decker.
Standing by.
Why do we need a replacement for you? I mean, we could just wait 2 more turns, but maybe someone else can jump in and get some experience. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we can take... yeah, we can take Medusa, since Spectre will be available for the next mission. Okay, so let's go into the next mission. We do still have 2 attack and defend. I've never done one of those. The objective is to take control of a nearby enemy facility while at the same time defending your employer's facility from enemy forces. You'll have to split your lands to complete both objectives simultaneously. So this sounds pretty dangerous. I think we should have full strength for this one. So we will do the assassination mission first. And I want to have max salvage here for this one. So we will pay. This will not be a profitable mission, but I assume assassination missions will come with a heavy mech, and I want to be able to salvage all of its parts. So, Medusa, what proficiency do you have? Vindicator, so we'll move you into the quick draw, that's fine. And then I guess we will bring, who do we bring? We also have Vindicator. Who has experience in the Centurion? Firestarter. Spider, you have experience in the Centurion. Shadowhawk, I guess we'll bring Neutron in the Centurion. I mean, we could also bring the Valkyrie instead of the quick draw, but that may be a little bit too risky. So let's just stick with this. I still don't know how the experience system is working out, because it seems like on some missions nobody gets experience, and in some mission everybody gets experience. I would really like a mod that does or rewards experience for taking shots and like doing actions that matter during combat, not just give like a summary of experience for what for the whole mission in general. So, smugglers funded by Liao have set up just outside our borders, causing an ongoing problem for local government operations. We like to cut the head off this particular snake with a targeted, limited, and deniable strike on their leader. Ideally, this will shut them down permanently.
Command interface.
So the last time we did an assassination mission, it was a 2.5 skull mission, and it was pretty damn hard. So, I'm expecting the same thing here.
Watch the trees. You never know what's in them.
So, let's be careful. Destroy all smugglers' forces, destroy smugglers' reinforcements. Okay, those are there. So, we will move forward with you first. Bring up the Centurion.
I get you. On the move.
And a quick draw.
On it.
And, okay, we do have enemy contact. Just around there. So you move forward as well. And you too.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
So we have a locust. That's fine. Not too much to worry about. And what is this? A locust and a raven. And a stinger. Raven, light mech. So 3 light mechs. Okay. Should be...
Orders.
We should be able to handle them. The problem is that we don't have anyone with sensor locking, so we will not hit anything, basically.
Aye, aye.
So you move over there. Okay. And that is probably an AC2 or an AC5. And we have no idea what it is
I hear ya.
at this point in time. Maybe you can do a jump. Or you will have vision. Interesting. Okay, so let's do this. Jump over there. Do a really bad hit on the Vulcan. Yeah, it's an AC2. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it was a hit actually. That's a nice surprise. So more enemy mechs incoming.
What's up, boss?
The behemoth. I mean, you can fire as well.
Coordinates received.
Just the AC5, but that's fine. That was a miss, unfortunately. I don't know whether the AC-2 is able to fire... whether both shots are able to fire at different accuracies, or whether we have like 2 chances to hit, or maybe it's just 1. So... where do I want to put you? Probably over here. So let's move you there. And shoot with very bad accuracy. But at least we won't get any heat. So let's just do that. And probably miss everything. Nah. Some of the LRMs hit.
Past his armor.
Well, that's expected. I mean, they always do. So there is a vehicle. And another vehicle. And an Ost Scout. Interesting. So this is a heavy. Oh no, what? This is a light? Didn't we had an Ost Scout that was a heavy? Am I dreaming?
Waiting for orders.
I don't know. I don't know. So you can only hit the Ost Scout, which is a bad target. Is there anything else we can do? Can we... We can't even fire at the Vulcan anymore. Well, that's terrible.
Yes, Commander.
What about you? I mean, I guess you will just sprint over here. And we'll see what they do. Oh!
Damage minimal.
I think I've encountered this already, but from friendly guys. So I believe this Raven has a ECM carrier. The ECM carrier protects an ECM field, building stealth charges for itself and allies if it starts or ends its turn with no active enemy units within the field. ECM carriers also refer bonus to stealth charge. Active probing. Activated ability uses this firing action, performs a sensor lock against all enemy units within its radius, as indicated by the spinning gold ring. Will go into cooldown state after use. Can we see the spinning gold ring? We can't? Or maybe I just don't see it. Huh.
What can I do?
Okay, so we can't fire at any of those because they're in a stealth field. I assume they come out of stealth once we start once they start firing, or maybe when we get closer. I actually don't know how this works, to be quite honest. So let's just shoot him for the time being and miss everything, as always. In good times. So he's moving still
Yes,
in
Commander.
stealth. I mean, we can go to reserve and see whether they do anything productive, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Waiting for orders.
So I guess we will shoot at the Ost Scout again,
Copy.
since that's really all we can do. I guess we will just shoot the M laser for now.
Locking on target.
And it's a hit. Excellent. So what are you guys doing? You move to the front. And you shoot the Vindicator. So we really need to be careful about this whole stealth thing. What about you? So you could shoot either of them. Well, this guy has way too much evasion. So maybe, I don't know. What if we go over here? Still bad? What's the best shot we can take? It's probably this. Okay, so let's move you over here. And just, I guess we will just fire the PPC. And hope that it hits. Which it doesn't. Okay, I guess that's fine. So next round we can just melee them. I believe that's pretty much the best strategy you can do against light mechs that have like evasion from hell. This guy has 4 M lasers. So the Ostguard is moving 2 into the cloak field. So there are LRMs incoming. Okay. From this thing? Bidet Liao.
I've been sensor locked.
So you did an AoE sensor lock. This is really interesting. I have no idea whether this is from the mods or whether this is something the base game offers. So you guys, can you please hurry up a little bit? Just a little bit. There's a Hermes as well. I mean... So no, this thing didn't shoot the LRMs. So whoever has the LRMs, we don't see it yet. So... Now...
Standing by.
What the hell is this? This is the Hermes. Okay, well, this is way out of range. The Raven doesn't have his cloak field active and it only has 1 evasion. So maybe we should try to seize this opportunity and shoot it. So let's take the Vindicator, put you over here, and fire everything you have at this guy. Maybe we can even do precision strike. I believe that was a decent hit. Now, oh, there is a Vulcan 2, which doesn't hit jack shit. Fine. A lot of already decently damaged enemies. So no, we didn't hit the center, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I guess. Why does the SRM have such a low hit percent chance? Don't know. But still, you move over here and you will shoot this guy. Okay, and it's dead. So no more stealth shenanigans.
Enemy down.
That's what I like. Or, well, you also have apparently this AoE sense lock thing, right? Yeah, you have an active probe as well, and you have 8 jump jets. Jesus. There's a Stinger, but it only has an M laser, so I guess we will punch you into the face.
Location confirmed. Engaging.
And it's a miss. Excellent.
That didn't hit.
Yeah. I know. More LRMs incoming. I mean, they're not too dangerous at this point.
Minimal damage.
It's probably just an LRM 10, so will take quite a while for it to do anything. 75, only 55 melee damage with a quick draw. Why is the melee damage so low? I mean, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. What about this guy? We don't know our chances. And those things are... That's pretty bad as well. So maybe we should take the melee anyway.
Move into position.
Yeah, just kick it and that's fine.
Scored a critical hit.
Now, next turn. Vehicles incoming. Shooting onto the Shadow. Yeah, this is the guy with the 4 lasers. We really need to take this thing out.
Took a hard hit there.
I really don't like this. So you move away and don't do anything. Now the light ones are moving, but don't hit too much.
Showing minor damage.
That's fine. Locust incoming.
Ah!
Pilot
I'm
injured.
gonna need a medic.
No! Not glitch! Jesus! Son of a bitch. Don't shoot at glitch. Damn it! You annoying... Ah. Not glitch. We need glitch. We really do. So. What do we do? I guess we will just try to take this locust out.
Ugh!
And a miss. Awesome. Well, at least you can also shoot some machine guns. Not that it matters too much, but I guess you have to take everything you can. So,
Damage minor.
next one. You.
Receiving you.
We need to take this thing out. Like now. Okay, I guess we will do this.
Heading out.
And we'll do precision strike. And we'll just... Or maybe we don't need a precision strike. Yeah, we don't need a precision strike. Just
Firing
kill it.
God damn. Let's do this.
So, that's one more thing gone. More LRMs incoming. We still have the Centurion and the Quick Draw available. So you do 70 damage. But maybe... I mean, maybe we should do something like this instead. It feels a little bit as a... I mean, it doesn't really have too much left. So I guess
Commander.
we'll go and punch him in the face. 86%. I mean, it's not
No problem.
the
On my
best
way.
odds, but
Gone for physical
it
attack.
probably was enough. So at least the leg is destroyed, so it's a knockdown. And we should be able to finish it up in the next round now. So with that incoming, we have to
Minor damage, Commander.
be a little bit careful about the Vindicator. Well, it's the leg. It's not the rear armor. I thought it was the rear armor. Okay. Well, anyway, 55. The problem is everyone has way too many evasion, way too much evasion. So I guess we'll move you over here, and then you shoot this vehicle.
Heading out.
For everything you have.
Confirmed.
That should be fine. Excellent.
That one's gone.
It is gone. Definitely. So he shoots at a Shadowhawk, that's fine.
Barely hit, Commander.
Hermes is also... Oh, he comes in for a melee attack. A brave guy. Well, he does have the flamer, so it makes a little bit of sense. Scout. The problem is they all have way too much evasion, and the quick draw is not good enough in this case. So I'll guess we'll go into reserve. So Vulcan is moving as well. Leave the Vindicator alone. Stop it. So, the last mech is the one with yellow ramps. Okay, good to know. Not the last mech. I guess it's the chief. So, your left leg is injured. So, showing your right side is totally fine in this case. So, maybe... Well, since everyone has so much evasion, why don't you go ahead and just punch this thing?
Time to get physical.
So he's knocked down. Excellent. You will reduce your heat. That's good.
Orders.
We should probably finish it up, to be honest. So I'll move you maybe here. And we'll let you finish the stinger. Because otherwise it would just get up and maybe do a melee attack or something like that. It'd just be annoying.
Got something you want done?
So I think we should stick to melee since everyone has so much evasion. And just basically let them come. Well, that was a miss.
Failed to connect.
Yeah, you failed to connect indeed. So, you shall do better, hopefully. Okay, another knockdown. Excellent. So, Oscout moving up, shooting at the Vindicator. I believe this was a side shot. Now. Okay, so you are in melee range here. So, how about we show our show our right side. So we will move you here and do a melee attack.
Moving to position.
That was a decent hit. And some machine gun fire.
That's a critical hit.
Excellent. So he's standing up, probably moves away, if I would take a guess. No, he shoots at the quick draw. But it was not a rear shot. So it's fine, I guess. Yeah, he's fine. The quick draw is fine. So he has already moved, not a
Receiving you.
priority anymore, so we will move ahead and try to punch him again.
Coordinates received. Wanna go?
Excellent. One mech down.
Tango down.
So the Vulcan is coming.
My six.
I believe this was a rear attack, yes, indeed.
Reporting.
But
Major armor loss.
no armor breach. You still have 2 armor left, so I think if we just turn you around, it should
Yes,
be
Commander.
fine. I'm not sure. Maybe we should just finish up this guy,
Good to go.
or maybe we should shoot at him. Yeah, let's do precision strike. Right here. Central torso destroyed. Perfect. Well, pretty much everything was destroyed. So there won't be much salvage. Oh, there is a griffin. Okay, so the chief is a griffin, apparently.
Armor breach.
The-
Internal damage.
The leader. Now, yeah, okay, so the right side is damaged as well. We will need to spend some time repairing. I guess this is fine. So he's over there. So let's just finish up this guy. Hopefully, not quite.
That hit something good.
It wasn't quite enough. But it's fine. So... Huh, no heavy mech unfortunately. You have a PPC as well.
Ready for orders.
Interesting.
Commander?
So let's just... Maybe we want this guy to fire first? I'm actually not really sure. We can get vision here, but it's bad vision.
Ready to get it on.
So maybe we should just sprint forward, something like this. So you will probably take a hit, but you can afford to take a hit. And maybe he misses. Which he does. Excellent. Everything goes according to the plan. Now.
Good to go.
So since he already moved, we'll put you in here.
Got it.
And shoot the L laser.
Roger that.
And miss. As always.
Systems recycling for another shot. Commander.
Okay, so I think you will just get rid of him. Hopefully.
Moving out.
And you miss. Well, okay, so much for that.
Damage.
But we still have one remaining. We can't really... Why can't we attack from this side? That's a little bit weird, but...
Physical.
So, he is also out for the count. So yeah, this mission is definitely much harder than the last one. Structure exposed, yeah, because the PPC hit, right? So we'll have to do some serious repair work. He has one
Waiting for orders.
evasion. So, and he already moved, so we can move up as well. And just maybe do a... No. Maybe we should do a precision strike. Yeah, just...
Got it.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
So, evasion is gone. Now. So you can go over there.
Copy that.
And do some work with your lovely AC-20.
Firing a full salvo.
Wait, that was a miss or did it breach the armor? Maybe it was... No, it was a miss. It would definitely have breached the armor. There is no way. So, you move over here
Firing jump jet.
and shoot.
Targeting horizontal.
80% and still a lot of misses. Meh.
Standing by.
Now, what about you? Decent odds. I like that. So, fire away. Still no armor breach. He's a tough guy for a medium mech. Really, really tough.
Commander?
So, I believe we will fire again. Oh, we can't. At least not from this position. Okay. So maybe we'll move you over here. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe if we should try to hit the center torso. So let's go over here
On my way.
and shoot from here.
Right, Commander.
Okay, now the armor is breached.
Critical hit,
Finally.
Commander.
And he's almost unstable.
Waiting for
Okay,
orders.
so you can basically stay here and just finish it. Knock down, okay. That's... Why was this
Standing
an...
by.
Or maybe it was a knockdown because...
Orders.
we shoot it enough with missiles. So yeah, just I think go for the leg, I guess. Try. Oh, central torso destroyed. Okay, well that works as well. Well, that was
Successful.
a underwhelming mission. We didn't got any salvage that I'd like, or that yeah, that would be useful. No heavy mechs there, and we no experience either. So this was just all around a disappointment, to be honest. So we'll definitely take the last part of this Griffin. Otherwise, I don't like. Jesus, I mean, we can take another PPC. It's probably the best thing we can get, to be honest. Huh. I mean, I guess we will finish up the Ostscout and just sell it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely assemble the Griffin, and we can maybe have a look at or try to get the Dervish, but then I will need to... I would have to need to put one mech into reserve, and I don't know which mech that would be. So yeah, just assemble the Ostscout, we'll sell that. Assemble the Griffin, that's fine. Let's go into the store and sell. So, we do have a lot of stuff to sell actually. So we have a Dervish. I would like to try out this mech, and I would definitely like to try out the Griffin as well. I mean, movement and durability seems to be the same all around, melee as well. So, not sure what the point is. Anyway, so we do actually have a crap ton of stuff. Do we still need the spider? I don't think we need the spider anymore. So let's just sell the spider. That's fine. We don't need the stinger. We will sell the Ostscout as well. 430. Decent. Oh, maybe I should have looked out for maybe some of these cloaking techniques, to cloaking devices. But I don't believe there were any, so I don't know. I definitely want to keep the Vindicator. We'll keep the Shadowhawk just in case. Maybe we'll keep the Hermes too as well. I don't think we need too much. We don't need much money at the moment, so we just go ahead and do some repair work. 1 day for you and 1 day for you. So that's 2 days, and I think we'll... How long is glitches out for? 24 days. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, I guess we will call this episode here, and then we'll move into this attack and defend in the next episode, and we also have a capture base that I would like to try, but we'll do this in the next episode. And thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.